Good evening. I'd like to welcome everyone to this East Dubuque City Council meeting. It is Monday, March 18th. I ask that you please turn your cell phones off during the meeting and please be quiet during discussions. Please stand for the Pledge of Allegiance.
Pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
24-0315, call to order.
Belkin.
Here.
Bergemeyer.
Here.
Dagenhart. Here. Mayor Digman.
Here.
Fleur.
Here.
Meyer.
Here.
Roby. Attorney Hess. Here.
All right, before we get going, I'm going to make a quick announcement. On behalf of the City of East Dubuque, I'd like to extend our deepest sympathies to the families of Joe Urshan and Dave Fleur, both of whom recently passed. Both men and their families have been very active in our community for many years and will be missed. I now ask for a moment of silence in their honor. Thank you. 24-0316, staff reports. City manager report.
Thank you, Mayor. I apologize for not getting a written report out. In addition to everything going on budget-wise, I missed a couple days last week sick. So first off, based after the action last meeting, Pam has taken her oath, and it's all been filed properly and everything, so that she is the acting treasurer. Some news on the Sherwood property. It looks like there should be a sale going through on that. As part of that, I've agreed to go to the judge to try to reduce the fines on that. If anybody wants more information on that, you can talk to me about it, or if you have concerns about that. Otherwise, I'll consider that we have leeway to be able to make a deal happen there. The water tower site, the extra land up there, has been surveyed, and we're considering how to do, just where to draw the line. It's probable that the entrance for that site would be off our driveway into the water tower. And so what I would anticipate is that somebody would have a contract to be able to, an easement to be able to use that road where it goes down and turns to the left for parking. That would be the place where the road would go into the adjoining lot. Question now is whether we would draw the line at the end of the parking area and have an easement for our drainage system, or draw it further out and just own the property that our drainage system is in. But we're moving ahead with that. The New Era dispensary proposal down by Family Beer, they've applied for their conditional use permit. There will be a hearing on the 3rd of April, and the 9th of April, we will call a special council meeting to take up the conditional use permit for that property. So that's been a long time coming, but it looks like they've got their ducks in a row going forward with that property. Thank you.
Thank you. Mayor's report, a couple quick announcements. The East Dubuque Lions Club will be hosting their annual Easter egg hunt at Dunleith Park at 12 noon on Saturday, March 30th. And East Dubuque Troop 114 Scouts will be conducting their annual Scouting for Food drive on Saturday, April 13th from 9 a.m. to 12 noon. If your donated items have not been picked up by 11, please call Troop 14 Scout Leader Joe Kingsley at 590-3278. Thank you for your kind generosity and support and helping those in need as served by the East Dubuque Food Pantry. So the next part of my report, I'm going to, I prepared another transparency report. It's been 6 months since the first one. I think it's time for an update. I don't know if you want to pass. Like I said, it's been 6 months. The last one came out on September 18th. Wait for Pam to get back up here. East Dubuque has turned the corner. We are still a long way from reaching our goals or maximizing the potential of our city, but we are stacking wins and moving forward. At our last meeting, you heard an independent auditors tell you that a year ago, the city had $1 million deficit. That was last April. Since then, we have focused on transparency, accountability, and balancing our budget. In my first transparency report last September, I made some promises. First, balancing our budget. I'm proud to announce tonight that East Dubuque has balanced the budget for the current fiscal year, which ends in about 6 weeks. We took over an unrealistic budget that we did not write, with no financial reporting and no real way to compare spending to the budget. For most of the year, we worked blind, but we got it done. In April, we will bring forward an honest, balanced budget for the upcoming fiscal year that respects our taxpayers and makes permanent reforms to city government. Accountability. Reduce and eliminate the ongoing budget deficit in a reasonable time. The $1 million budget deficit accumulated from overspending the general fund since 2017. Status. Tonight, we have a proposal that will reduce the deficit by about 20% immediately. Through tough choices and good decisions, we have balanced this year's budget and created a surplus that we will apply to repaying the TIF accounts for funds that were improperly spent. Tonight, we will reduce the $1 million deficit from previous years by about $200,000. We hope to make more progress in this fiscal year, and we are committed to major progress toward elimination of the deficit through tough budgeting in the coming year. Broaden our tax base and ease the tax burden of everyone through proper investment of TIF funds and other tools. Status. Sometimes government just needs to get out of the way. Selling city-owned property on Cincinnati Avenue has already resulted in commitments for 2 major investments in new buildings for new businesses. To put this in perspective, we have commitments for 2 new buildings in 1 year on a street that has seen 2 privately constructed buildings in well over 50 years. We will be bringing plans soon to use a portion of the returned TIF funds to improve existing businesses and increase the draw of downtown East Dubuque. The reforms in East Dubuque are already being noticed. Several of our existing businesses are making significant investments here, and we are fielding inquiries from businesses looking to catch on with the community on the rise. In other words, the wins we are stacking are leading to more wins. Transparency. Bring the books up to date so the council, citizens, and auditors could see what we were doing. Frankly, so we could see what we were doing. Status, done. We contracted with a CPA who is an expert in municipal government to bring our books up to date and keep them there. Conduct a rigorous independent audit to examine every detail of city finances and show where our tax dollars weren't being adequately protected. Status, done. The auditors dug deep and identified 7 serious issues with how city finances were protected in the year that ended April of 2023. We agree with the audit findings and have addressed each issue. We are putting permanent controls in place to make sure no one can slip back into these problems again. Bring in the auditor in to present the audit in public and take questions from the council members. Status, done. Present the information to the council and the public that allows them to keep an eye on the budget. Status, partially implemented. We've been giving the council the best information we have, which is the balances of our bank accounts, a complete list of expenditures and proposals for unbudgeted expenditures. When the new budget is approved, we'll be able to show the council and the public how each department is functioning compared to the approved budget every month. Stop paying costs for other communities in the DACRA program. Status, done. We worked with the leadership of the other DACRA communities to share the cost fairly while keeping all the benefits of DACRA for East Dubuque. From November to February, each community paid their portion of the fixed costs to East Dubuque. In February, Warren took over the operation of the program. Now a program that was costing East Dubuque about $5,500 per month costs us $543 per month. That's about a tenth the cost for the same service to our citizens. In closing, I'd like to thank City Manager Seitz for his leadership through these difficult times and getting us back on track. I'd also like to thank the City Council, staff, department heads, and employees for finding better ways to get the job done. Finally, I'd like to thank Cindy Parchert for taking on this challenge with us and helping us implement financial controls for the future. We turned the corner. Now we need to continue stacking wins to become everything East Dubuque can be. And then I'll continue to bring forward the transparency reports as things come up. So, move on. Alderperson report. Belkin.
Nothing tonight, Mr. Mayor.
Thank you. Bergmeyer.
Nothing tonight, Mr. Mayor.
Thank you. Degenhart.
Anything, Sue, on that property?
On the Henkel estate? No new offers that I'm aware of. So, sitting.
I was just curious. They say there's stuff still being taken down there. I don't know. I can't believe people go down there and taking stuff and nobody sees it.
Well, it was reported by one neighbor, and we sent that to the police chief to keep an eye on it, so.
That's all I got, Mayor.
Thank you. Fluor.
Nothing at this time.
Meyer.
Nothing at this time.
Thank you. City Attorney Hess.
Just wanted to give an update on the closing for 90 Cincinnati. The title work is done, and we're working with the buyer's finance bank to get the closing scheduled. So we're hoping that will be in the next week or so.
Sounds good.
And we've closed on the other
Yes.
property already, so. All
Getting
right.
there.
Absolutely. Chief Kabasic. You will notice that in your packets, there was the February monthly report, the police report.
There.
Okay. Public Works. No. Chief Heim. Thank you. 24-0317, speakers from the floor. Gerald?
Yes, sir.
Ladies and gentlemen, Gerald Pedraza, here for the third time to submit to you a new resolution that was received very recently, and to also connect this with the a quote from the mayor's comments on page 2. The wins we are stacking are leading to more wins. I would submit this to you. Look at a resolution, review it, pass it. It'll be another win for you. This was addressed to myself, signed by 3 presidents from higher education institutions in Dubuque, Iowa. University of Dubuque, Loras College, Clark University. Our institutions are located in Dubuque, Iowa, directly across the Mississippi River from East Dubuque, Illinois. Dubuque and its surrounding communities have a total population of 100,000 people. We believe the Illinois train service will serve our campus constituencies well, since many students enroll from northwestern Illinois and the Chicago suburbs. Further, we all have large concentrations of alums who live in the communities where this proposed rail service would reside. The service will provide a more efficient mode of travel for them to return to their respective alumna matters. Rail service will also support the recruitment and retention of faculty and staff, regardless of their plans to commute. Clark University, Loras College, and the University of Dubuque fully endorse a federal or state of Illinois funded feasibility study to evaluate and determine the economic viability and everyday usefulness of reviving the Twin Cities Zephyr, Burlington Northern Santa Fe passenger rail service from Chicago through DeKalb, Rochelle, Oregon, Savannah, West Galena, and concluding in East Dubuque, Illinois. Any questions about this?
Questions?
Thank you very much.
Thank you for your information. Twenty-four 0318 consent agenda.
Still moved.
Second.
Roll call.
Belkin,
Aye.
Bergmeyer,
Aye.
Dagenhart,
Aye.
Fleur,
Aye.
Meyer,
Aye.
Roby.
Old business. 24-0310, discussion and possible action to approve an ordinance to borrow funds from the Water Pollution Control Loan Program for the Oxford Street Sewer Improvements Project in the city of East Dubuque. Jill, do you want to come up and answer any questions? Any questions on this at all?
She explained it to the people that were here.
Okay. All right.
I'll make a motion to approve.
Seconded.
Roll call.
Bergmeyer,
Aye.
Dagenhart,
Aye.
Fleur,
Aye.
Meyer,
Aye.
Belkin.
Aye.
New business. Discussion and possible action to review bids for surplus equipment in the city of East Dubuque, Joe Davies County. So what we were talking about, the description is a 1981 Ford cab-over fire engine manufactured by 3D, tank size 750 gallons, no equipment or ladders are being sold with it. We were asking $3,000 as is. So do we,
So you just read these so that everybody can see it?
okay, I didn't know if we had to do that on the next item. So we have three bids. First one, Mitchell Tigas with a bid of $2,750. Christopher Turner with a bid of $2,233. And Ryan Knob with a bid of $1,525.
Obviously, the best ones is 2,700. And we wanted 3,
Yeah, we wanted three.
so we're within 200, a little over 200. I make a motion to approve.
I'll second that.
Let's get rid of it.
Is that the one, Joel, that said you needed $4,000 to fix the engine in it with the fuel rail leak?
Yeah. Yeah, I'll make a motion we do that.
Decent.
All right, so we have a motion to approve the bid from Mitchell Tigas for $2,750. A second?
Yeah, second.
Roll call?
Dagenhart,
Aye.
Fleur,
Aye.
Meyer,
Aye.
Belkin,
Aye.
Bergmeyer.
Aye.
24-0321, discussion and possible action to approve an ordinance authorizing execution of the sale of surplus municipal property at 339 to 341 Cincinnati Avenue in the city of East Dubuque.
So this is the duplex property, and so we've gone through the process of preparing it to be put up for sale, and now we're formally going ahead with that.
We have an idea of how much we want for that sale price.
Appraised price was $40,000, if a person could have access to it, and less if not. So it's anticipated that if somebody wanted to buy it to restore, they would probably have to work out access to it themselves.
We never did get access to it then. Yeah, okay.
The lot adjacent to it is for sale by the private owner. So,
Captain Merriman owns
yeah.
it, right?
There's been more interest since the Public Works team took off that room in the back. Yep. Looks a lot better.
So we need a motion on that?
Yeah, we need a motion.
So moved.
Second.
Second.
Roll call?
Fleur,
Aye.
Meyer,
Aye.
Falcon,
Aye.
Bergmeyer,
Aye.
Dagenhart.
Aye.
24-0322, discussion and possible action to approve mayor to sign water pollution control loan application for the Indian Hills Phase 1 project in the city of East Dubuque.
Motion approved.
Second.
Roll call?
Meyer,
Aye.
Falcon,
Aye.
Bergmeyer,
Aye.
Dagenhart,
Aye.
Fleur.
Aye.
24-0323, discussion and possible action to approve Illinois Department of Labor payment for case number 2023-PW-WA04-4060 fire hydrants for $1,322.24 in the city of East Dubuque.
Just as we had at the last meeting for a similar case, the Department of Labor determined that we hadn't given adequate notice that the project was a prevailing wage project. And so 20%, I believe it is, of the amount that the employer had to pay their employees to bring them up to prevailing wage was fined against us, and that's the $1,300.
No appeal on this, huh?
No.
No, I didn't think so. I'll make a motion to approve. We gotta do it anyway.
Second.
Roll call?
Falcon,
Aye.
Bergmeyer,
Aye.
Dagenhart,
Aye.
Fleur,
Aye.
and Meyer.
24-0324, discussion and possible action to authorizing contracts with Cindy Parchert from Bonesack and Fremelt LLP for fiscal year 2024, an amount not to exceed $50,000 in the city of East Dubuque.
So this takes into account all the work that Cindy has done, bringing our books up to date, as well as the work that she's doing, helping us to close out the fiscal year, develop the budget, put controls in place, and ensure that we are whole financially while we go through the recruitment process for a treasurer.
So moved, Mayor.
Second.
Roll call?
Bergmeyer,
Aye.
Dagenhart,
Aye.
Fleur,
Aye.
Meyer, Falcon.
Aye.
24-0325, discussion and possible action to approve resolution authorizing designated expenditures to appropriate TIF in the city of East Dubuque.
So these are expenditures that we've made in this fiscal year that could have been and should have been designated as TIF expenditures. And we've checked with our TIF council, and we can go back and designate them as this. It's a small $32,000 reduction essentially in the TIF deficit by designating these funds toward that. They're primarily, the ECIA amounts on there are the quiet zone study, as well as origin design for analysis of developments within the TIF district. And Ward, Murray, Pace, and Johnson is our TIF council. So that's their cost.
Still moved.
I'll second.
Roll call?
Dagenhart,
Aye.
Fleur,
Aye.
Meyer, Falcon,
Aye.
Bergmeyer.
Aye.
24-0326, discussion and possible action to approve resolution for property sales funds to be applied to TIF 1 downtown in the city of East Dubuque.
So this is recognition that the hard work of a lot of people in this town is getting some results. We have come to the conclusion that the funds from the sale of properties on Cincinnati Avenue aren't necessary to be able to balance our budget in this current fiscal year. And because those funds are directly related to development in the downtown, we think that this, plus the resolution we just passed, applies over $200,000 to the $1 million TIF deficit that was identified in the audit as of last April. So it's a significant down payment on the TIF deficit. We're reducing it now. We hope to reduce it more as we bring the budget in. But then in the next budget that we're developing right now, we will make an even greater investment in our TIFs. So we will get as far as we can down the road to eliminating the TIF deficit, and this is the first step.
I'll make a motion.
Second.
Roll call.
Fleur,
Aye.
Meyer. Belkin,
Aye.
Bergmeyer,
Aye.
Dagenhart.
24-0327, discussion and possible action to get bids for 193 Cincinnati Avenue roofing project in the city of East Dubuque.
So this is somewhat related to the last one. Now that we have TIF funds available in the downtown, this is a TIF, we have a TIF eligible project in the restoration of the police/fire station building next door, the historic building in downtown Cincinnati Avenue. And currently, the roof is badly leaking. And so we would like to get bids to be able to repair the roof as a first step in restoration of that and finding a home for our police department and fire department.
So move, Mayor.
Second.
Roll call.
Meyer,
Aye.
Belkin,
Aye.
Bergmeyer,
Aye.
Dagenhart, Fleur.
24-0328, a motion to adjourn.
So move.
Second.
Roll call.
Belkin,
Aye.
Bergmeyer, Dagenhart,
Aye.
Fleur,
Aye.
Meyer.
Good work, everybody.
Thank you. Okay.
I got confused.
Sorry. I'm sorry.
I went through the whole thing and all of a sudden I'm like, wait a minute. I don't know if they should do time together or how that works.
Yep.
Thanks, Sue.
So, so it's, you open them and then you end up, then your next one is where you confirm which one is the winner. And then